What's up guys, John J here today bringing you guys another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about MLG Anaheim and the pro teams competing at that event. A couple days ago, or about a week ago, I uploaded a video about the pro teams and important teams in my opinion competing in the open bracket of this event. I'll leave that link down in the description if you want to check that out. It's just about the open bracket teams at this event that are participating. So right now, I'm just going to link you all, or I'm going to tell you some pro teams competing at this event and the rosters behind them. Also, what I think about those rosters. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you guys my predictions for who's going to do well at this event. So we're going to go ahead and start with Cloud9. This roster is Havoc, Lamagod, Happy, and Assault. So, I mean, this roster is really talented. Havoc's known to be one of the best S&D stars out there. Happy, he's known to be pretty good at this game. Assault is kind of a new recruit to this team. He just replaced Mochilla on this roster and came from the other Cloud9 team. So, the only one I'm kind of iffy about is Lamagod. He's kind of like the X Factor in my opinion. If he does well, I'm saying this whole team will do fantastic. The next team I have listed right here is Complexity Gaming. Their roster consists of Ricky, Miracles, Gunjar, and Parasite. Parasite is a new recruit. I mean, he was on it previously, but then he got dropped. But now they replaced him for Nameless. So Nameless was dropped off this team, and Parasite is now on it. This roster is kind of iffy. Like, they've done really bad, but let me tell you something about Parasite. I mean, Parasite, he's a really good player. It's like, I saw a YouTube video about it. It's like the Parasite factor. Like, he's a really good player. He's one of the smartest players out there, but if you start losing or you start doing something that he doesn't like, him and Eights are kind of the same players. They're perfectionists. If you start doing something they don't like, you start messing up, his passion for the game starts to show, and he starts fighting with you and stuff. So that's the thing with Parasite. I mean, he's a really talented player, but he's just so passionate, upset. Going on to Dream Team, the roster consists of Aquila, Chino, Diabolic, and Cinder. This roster has done really good in Stage 2, actually. You know, Aquila, he's also known to be one of the best S&D stars. They have some pretty good ARs on this team. We're just going to have to wait to see how they perform on land. Like I said, they performed pretty good online this Stage 2, but we're just going to have to wait to see. I honestly don't know what to tell you guys. We all have the team that we all know and love, FaZe Clan. The roster consists of Clayster, Enable, Zuma, and Attach. I mean, they've done pretty good recently. Almost beating Optic a couple times now, but they haven't actually beat them at anything important yet. I mean, they're a good top 3 team with Rise and Optic. Honestly, in my opinion, I don't see them winning this event, and I'll tell you guys why at the end of the video. Right now, we have H2K. Their roster consists of Fears, Fizzerp, Legal, and Lacefield. This is kind of my dark horse of the event. Their roster is really talented. I just feel like they have to, I don't know, they just have to all mesh together for their teamwork to actually work. So, you know, Fizzerp, he's really good. Legal, Lacefield's a kind of young person, and Fierce, he's been in the scene for a long time. Like I said, dark horse of the event, if they do well, I could see them placing top 3. You know, it's just all about how they perform at the event. Right now we have 100 Thieves. It consists of Royalty, Aches, Nelson, and Remy. You know, I was just talking about Aches earlier with Parasite. They're perfectionists. I haven't been watching their scrims, so I haven't seen how they've been doing. But if they start messing up at the event, Aches can just pop off on you. I mean, he's kind of a savage, honestly. And I hate to say that, but like, he's really good. He's a really talented player, but if you do something wrong, he's going to point it out, and that may start a fight. But this is a new team. They just formed about a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So we're just going to have to wait to see how they perform. We have Luminosity Gaming, which is Saint, Study, Spacely, and Nameless. This team's, I don't know, they're talented, but I don't see them placing anywhere better than top 4, maybe. Like, I don't know. Like, it hasn't worked out. They've been teaming for a while. It just hasn't worked out. But, you know, we'll just have to wait till the event. We have Optic Gaming, which is Scump, Formal, Crimsix, and Karma. We all know these people. They've been dominating the scene since Advanced Warfare. Probably gonna. I mean, who wouldn't say that Optic's gonna place top 3? So yeah, top 3 team, top 2 team. Probably will even win the event. Yeah, so they're a really talented team, obviously. We have Rise Nation, which is Slacked, Classic, Octane, and Looney. This is also top 3 team along with FaZe and Optic. They're kind of all mushed together to kind of say. I don't know. Rise, this is my pick who wins the event. I'm saying Rise wins the event over Optic. Really talented players. They won 2 events, I believe. I think it was the first 2 events of Black Ops 3 they won. So they definitely have some experience beating Optic. We're just going to have to wait and see if they can do it at this event. We have Team Elevate. They're kind of my second dark horse kind of team. I said H2K kind of Elevate because no one's really predicting Elevate to do well. They're probably predicting them plays top 6 or so, but I'm saying they could get into the top 3 if they really actually play well. It's Aqua, Facento, Nagafin, and Felony. They have some really talented submachine gun players on this roster as well as ARs. Nagafin's known for having like the best trigger finger out of all the pros. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Like I'm saying, like they're one of my dark horses, and they could do really well if they play well. Team Envious, we have JCap, Slasher, Apathy, and John. There's a lot of hype around this team, but I feel like only if Apathy does good on this team, they're gonna do good. If he doesn't, I feel like this whole team's gonna fall apart. Apathy is definitely the X factor. If he gets hyped, the whole team gets hyped, type of thing. We're just gonna have to wait to see if they do that. It's really hard to decide to have one player to carry the whole team. In my opinion, let me rephrase that. I don't think he's gonna carry the whole team, but if he doesn't do good, I feel like the team is not gonna place to how everyone thinks they're going to. We have Team Solo Mid. It's Colchan, Pac-Man, Wheats, and Ivy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. They're really bad in Season 2. I don't see them placing anywhere better than top 6 maybe. They do have some talent, Colchan and Pac-Man. They both played pretty good in this game, but I don't see them placing anywhere in the money. So that's all the pro teams that's going to be playing at the event that's not in the open bracket. So I can go ahead and give you my predictions. Rise Nation first, Optic second, FaZe third. I'm kind of fiddling around with H2K 5th through 6th, Elevate 5th through 6th, Team Envious. I mean, like I said in my previous video about the open bracket, you can't really tell until you have the bracket right in front of you and you see who's going to play who and such. But that's pretty much around the same area. Maybe Luminosity will get into that top 6. Dream Team, I don't know. Like, there's obviously a lot of talented rosters in this league, but it's really hard to tell, guys. But yeah, those are my top 3 predictions. I'm pretty confident in those: Rise, Optic, and FaZe. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something about MLG Anaheim. Don't forget, if you haven't seen the video about the open bracket at MLG Anaheim, make sure you go check it out. It'll be in the description. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you guys on my channel tomorrow.